Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of Oregon. We're in the city of Eugene. We're going to be doing a driving tour of downtown Eugene, Oregon today. It's 39 degrees outside right now as we speak. We're passing the Hayward Inn on my right-hand side. We got the Wild Goat Sports Bar and Grill on our right-hand side, as well as Best Western, New Oregon, on our right-hand side, which I believe is a motel. On our left-hand side, we have the University of Oregon. We're on Franklin Boulevard and Riverfront Parkway. Directly in front of us, we have a Durango, a Dodge Durango with veteran stickers, and it has a veteran license plate. There's a female driving it. I can see her from her rear view. She has red lipstick. She's a blonde, probably like a dirty blonde. I don't know if it's her who served, or maybe it's her husband, and she's a, Marine's wife, maybe something related to the military. They got Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stickers on it. It was raining today, so there is a little moisture on the ground. It's probably going to be raining on and off. We're in Oregon, and to my knowledge, Oregon gets a lot of rain, especially Portland. We're on our way to Portland. We're just passing through Eugene, so I figured I'd document this area. We're not going to be able to cover the whole entire city of Eugene, but I am going to plant the seed and do my best to show you guys a little something, so you know what the area looks like. Downtown is a busy area that's home to trendy pubs and specialty cafes with a dining scene spanning American, Asian, and European countries. So we're going to see that in a little bit. We're still 3 minutes away from the downtown area. Look at this overpass we're going under. It looks like it connects two buildings together. This is all the university campus. We're approaching Onyx Street. Onyx, like the Pokemon Onyx. You remember? We just passed Franklin and Onyx. We're gonna merge left because we do want to make a left-hand turn. So I'm going to make this left approaching. We're at East 11th Street, 11th Ave, which will take you to the library grounds. University of Oregon space on our left-hand side. It looks like we have a bus station on our left, like a bus stop. We got a scooter passing us. I see young folks with book bags, so I'm assuming they're probably college students. Bushnell University on our left. We're at Kincaid Street. We're passing Bushnell University's other building on our right-hand side. That's the Morse Center. Morse. We're passing Adler Street, the 1000 block of Adler. We got Peace Health, Sacred Heart Medical Center, University District on our left. We have some buildings that appear to be halls on our right-hand side. They look like they were probably originally homes back in the day, but since they turned into a campus, they probably turned them into halls. We're passing Hilliard. Please forgive me for traveling a whopping 21 miles an hour. I do have traffic behind me. We're approaching Patterson, the 1000 block of Patterson. We're on 11th and Patterson. I'm going to merge left. White Rabbit Tattoo Collective on my right-hand side, and we got the Minute Market on our left-hand side. Instead of mini, they called it the Minute, but not spelled like time, without the E at the end. We got Dove Medical Clinic on our right. Free pregnancy tests available. The Shoe Doctor on our left. Got socks. All right, we're going to make this left-hand turn here on Mill Street, M-I-L-L, Mill. Make this left-hand turn. You got the Pandita Taqueria with a twist and a minibar on our right. Musical instruments and music books for sale on our right. On our left, I'm sorry, I apologize. On our right, we do have Mill Manor, now leasing. So we're in the downtown area. It looks like the residential neighborhood we're in is connected to the downtown area. Let's make this right on 12th. We're on 12th and Mill. So you guys can take a look at the environment. Take a look at their vegetation. Take a look at their homes. We got a smart car on my right-hand side. Smart Cars Unite. Little white smart car. They see me rolling. They hating. That's the sticker that they had on the back of their smart car. All right. So we have a mixture of buildings. I see buildings that look like homes, buildings that look like apartments. I see something being built newly on our left. Let's make this right. You got Healing Pulse Wellness Center directly in front of us. Liberated Spirit Insurance on our left-hand side. I'm going to make this right. Now, this is a small city. Don't expect a huge downtown. This is a small city. High ground. Professional offices on my right. I'm going to merge left. You got Dutch Bros across the street. I never heard of Dutch Bros until I hit the road. Dutch Bros is a coffee shack. You could say it's a shack because they're really tiny. You got a gentleman on my left taking a stroll, holding the bag in his hand. This neighborhood, or this city to be specific, is laid out like a grid. So it's like a checkerboard. You're able to drive through a perfect grid. Let's make this left. We're back on the street we was already on. We got Bob Bennett Realty on our left. You got Selco Bank on our right. You got the Code Ninjas on our left. Camps, video game building, and more. Visit www.codeninjas.com. Workspace Embrex on our left. We're at Pearl, the 1100 block of Pearl Street. We're here on the west side, guys. West side of the United States. We got some Oregon tags directly in front of us. You got a building called 200 Workspace on our left, which looks like they have wedding dresses, maybe quinceañera dresses, sweet 16s, gowns, and things of that nature. We are currently passing the intersection of Pearl and 11th. We're going to continue traveling forward. On my right-hand side, we have Pacific Cascade Federal Credit Union. We're approaching what looks to be like an urban winery. On my left-hand side, we got One Peak Medical on our left. One Peak Medical. We're on 11th and Oak. On our left-hand side, there goes the winery. We got Eugene's Toys and Hobby, a toy and hobby shop. Look at that. That's pretty cool. We're passing Willamette Street. We got Lane Transit District on our right. Chase Bank on our left. DS Market on our left-hand side. We got what appears to be a bus station on my right. We're at Olive. On our right-hand side, we got something called Kiva Grocery. The Kiva. K-I-V-A. I don't know if it's Kiva or Kiva. We got a library on my right-hand side. We're going to make a right-hand turn on Charnelton. We got St. Mary Catholic Church on my left-hand side. We got some graffiti on my right. Wow, right on top of this building. Library parking on my right-hand side. 60 spaces available. So that library has its own parking. And they also let you know how many spaces are available so you don't waste your time. You got an awesome purple umbrella on my right-hand side. We're at Charnelton, 10th and Charnelton. You got the 10th and Charnelton building on the left-hand side, which has Seeds of Change Counseling, Sunrise Skincare, Sunrise Medical, Rental Owners Association, and something called Loop Buying. Let's make this right-hand turn. I think it's fair. Just so we can zigzag, and since it's a grid, we can take advantage of the layout. Not every city is a grid. Grids are usually easier to do. Look on our left. Look at that mural. See the little girl walking in? See that mural right there? That's pretty cool. It's like on a canvas. You got the Eugene Public Library on my right-hand side. You got another mural on my left that reads Rise. We're approaching Olive Street. We're at 10th and Olive. So we're in the downtown area. They also have the Holt Center for Performing Arts, which hosts big-name shows in ultra-modern halls. Eugene Saturday Market is also known for artisan crafts and Lane Country Farmers Markets for local produce. So you can get produce from a farmer's market in the neighborhood. I guess that's one of their attractions. Believe it or not, it's a small town, but that's the Eugene station on my right-hand side, the bus station. Got another mural on my left. You got a lot of bus stops. You don't see too many people walking around. I don't know if the rain has something to do with it. We're on 10th and Willamette. The crosswalks have brick accent. I do apologize about the inconvenience. We just had a technical difficulty, but we're back and we're rolling with it. We're on 10th and Oak, which is literally seconds away from where you guys just last left off at. We got the Charles Schwab building on our left-hand side. Let me repeat. Charles Schwab. I almost said Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab. We're passing the 1000 block of Oak Street. We have the Key Bank on our left-hand side, which has a drive-up ATM. We got City Parking on my right-hand side. We're approaching Pearl. I think I'm going to make this right-hand turn on Pearl. We're on the 1000 block of Pearl. That's 10th and Pearl. All right, we're going to be making this right-hand turn. It looks like we have somebody across the street working on that building. He's doing some sort of measuring. I'm uncertain of what type of... Oh, he's doing the land surveying when I think they check out the leveling of a building or leveling of a block. I forgot the actual term for it. There's a technical term for the job that they do. We have a Bank of America on our left-hand side. We got a vet center directly in front of us. Veterans Readjustment Counseling. It said read, like reading a book. Readjustment Counseling. All right, we're on 11th and Pearl. Earlier we went straight. There's no sign that we can't make a right on red, so let's make this right-hand turn. Public Defender Services of Lane County, Inc. on our left. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on Oak. And we're going to go up Oak for a few blocks just to see what the cross blocks look like. The mayor of the area, the city of Oregon here, Eugene, is Lucy Vinis, V-I-N-I-S. So as far as the population here, the population as of the year 2019, United States Census was 168,302 people in 2019. And that will be considered the 141st largest city in the United States. 141st. So yeah, they didn't even make the 100 list. So that's a small town they got going on here. But it looks like for a small town, they do have some nice buildings. Look on my right. I mean, they're not the nicest, but as far as sizing goes, they're pretty big buildings as small towns are concerned. Like, because I've been to some small towns where they didn't even have buildings that were past 2 stories, believe it or not. So it looks like this building right here is like a 10-story building on my right. That's that Charles Schwab building, the one I got tongue twisted earlier. So Eugene is on an elevation of 430 feet above sea level. Again, it is raining, ladies and gentlemen, so I do apologize. I have no choice but to shoot through the rain. So this will be a rainy tour. It's supposed to be raining this whole week. Yeah, so potentially, just maybe, when we're in Oregon, in Portland, I should say, because we are in Oregon now. But when we're in Portland, Oregon, it might rain. Ballet Fantastique. I got it now. City Center for Dance on our left. Alliance Insurance Business Group on our right. In Eugene Real Estate on our right. Parkview Place on our right. Wells Fargo on our left. WAFD Bank on our right. Wow, I never heard of that. WAFD Bank. It almost looks like a TD, but it's not. We're at South Park Street. We're going to continue traveling forward. We're going to travel cautiously. Lane 1 County Courthouse. All right, we got their courthouse on my right-hand side. We got a gentleman walking what looks to be like a basket, probably with some documents. Maybe he's transitioning from building to building. I'm going to turn on the wipers a little bit fast. Let me try to slow them down some. Uh-oh, that's too fast. Right here. I think right here is fair. All right, we're on 7th. Let's make this right-hand turn on 7th. We got something called the UMCA Bank. I don't know how you pronounce that. UMPQUA. Maybe the Q silent. The Umpuka. How do you say that? Anyway, that's the UMCA building. Yeah, Portland, Washington, I think the ones in the northwestern part of the United States get a lot of rain. That's where we're at now. We're in the northwest part of the United States. We're right above California. And then above Oregon, you have Washington. So, all right, we're going to make this right-hand turn. We're on 7th and Pearl. All right, we got a green light. 7th and Pearl. We got Lane County Public Service Building on my right. Just merge right. All right, we're gonna stop here because we have no choice. Red light. We're on the 700 block of Pearl. We got a pedestrian taking a stroll. She's walking by. She has like a velour dress. That's the material. It's kind of like not a suede. Suede is similar to a velour material, But that's what the material of her dress was. All right, so we're going to continue traveling forward when this light turns green. We got the court reporters on my right-hand side, the court reporters. I'm assuming maybe they report for courts, for the court system. There's some tag-ups on that court building, too. Surprisingly, there's tag-ups in this little town, graffiti tags. Prudence on our right, Palace Coffee Bakery on our right, Park Place on our right. We got the meter guy collecting coins on our right-hand side. So they still use coin meters here. 541 Sushi Bar. We're passing Broadway, East Broadway. I think it stopped raining. Let me slow these down some. Kind of annoying. Bow and Vine Burger Bar on our left. Dark Pine Coffee on our right. Gentleman just came out with a coffee in his hand. You got Timbers Inn on our left. Oh, this is the dude on my right that's doing the surveying. I forgot the name of that. I actually Googled it one day because I was curious. I wanted to know, like, because I've seen that plenty of times. I'm like, what are they doing with those yellow tripods? And I think they check the level or the inclination of, like, how... I think that has to do with zoning. Like, the people who do zoning or people who do... there's another term. I can't think of none of these terms right now. But their occupation consists of, like, checking out the leveling, the elevation, the inclination. I don't know. Anyway, y'all get it. But y'all see him right there. He on his job, even though it's draining. Even though it's raining. Yeah, even though it's raining, he's still doing his thing. They probably get paid some good money for doing that too. Alright, we got a building for lease on my left hand side at the corner of 10th and Pearl. In case anybody wants to move their business down here to Eugene. Customer carry out. 200 workspace. Oh, okay. Then we're going to go back to the residential neighborhood, passing 11th and Pearl. Feynman Group on our left. Oregon Community Programs on our right. We're passing 12. Let's pass 12. Professional building on our right. Innovative Law Group on our left. It looks like some of these buildings that look like homes, they're also offices still. Look at, you see the pink tiles on our left? Let's go up one more block. Passing St. Mary's Episcopal Church. We're just going one more block up. We passed Bill and Tim's Barbecue. The Pearl Day Spa. You see some of these buildings look like homes, but they're not. First Church of Christ Science on our right. Scientists. So we're going to make this right-hand turn on 14th and Pearl. We had the Vero Espresso House on our left. And these are all law. Look at this is a law building on our left, too. So they look like homes, but they bought them to turn them into a law office. All right, we're at Oak. We're going to make this right-hand turn at Oak. You got 11-8 Cannabis on our left. Yes, guys, a Cannabis Dispensary. $2 full gram pre-rolls. Wow. Whoa. $2. So basically, what does that mean? Traditionally, back in the day, you would buy a bag, 1 gram of Mary Jane for about $5. Depends. I don't know what the quality was, $5-10 roughly. If it's like, quality stuff's like $10. But anyway, about $5 a gram, right? Then you had to buy your wrapping paper, whatever you chose. It was probably $1, $2, $3 more, right? $6-7. Right there, they're selling you one pre-roll for $2. So that's like $1 for the flour, and that's like $1 for the wrap, which I guess is a deal. We're at 13th and Oak. Yes, it's legal here. All you need to do is be 21 or older. It's medical, and it's also recreational. So if you're 21 and you have a photo ID, you can buy Mary Jane here completely legally. No issues, no questions asked. Tara Rin. We just passed something called the Tara Rin. 12th and Oak. We got a bus on our left-hand side. Let me slow down so y'all can see what this bus looks like. This is their public transportation. We just passed the First Christian Church on our left. See, that's their bus. That's the 92 bus. The bus. A service of the Transit District. Oh, I'm sorry. A service of Lane Transit District. Face blanks are required. That takes you to the Eugene station. New zone. Look at that bike rack on my right. I don't know if y'all can see up top. See the bike rack where you lock your bikes up? Up top. Somebody who's good with metal must have cut that out and welded it. It says new zone. New zone. Oh, it's an artist collective gallery. Oh, so that bike rack goes to the gallery. We're on 11th and Oak. You got Oregon Pacific Bank on our left. 24-hour ATM on our right. Pacific Cascade Federal Credit Union. All right, now we're on the opposite side. Yup, we came through here. You remember Charles Schwab on the right? I bet. So we're gonna make a left. Let's make this left-hand turn coming up. I'm gonna merge left. I'm merging. Alliance Insurance Group, Business and Personal on the right. Funk. Yeah, Funk, Levi's and Associate. All right, let's make this left from Broadway. Broadway sounds like it's important. Most Broadways are important in downtowns anyway. Broadways, main streets, broad streets, etc. Summit Bank on our left, which brandishes a pyramid. Wells Fargo on our right. We got a gentleman walking by. Sushi Soul on our left. And Mosaic, I believe it's an art collective building. Look at the ground. Look at the street. It went from asphalt and wow, look at this little display right here. I'm a finesse the vehicle. I'm gonna move it so that y'all can see what I see over here. You guys see all that over there? You guys see those statues? You see the food court, Philly cheesesteak, Abby's Philly cheesesteak and mac and cheese. Look at the ground is all bricks. They got statues over there. Somebody reading books. We're on Broadway and Willamette. This is Broadway and Willamette. You got Sizzle Pie on our left-hand side. Look at the streets bricks. Look at that, guys. This is a nice street. We're gonna have to go around the block and go through it. Broadway Metro on our right. Chai Tea. Chai Tea. I guess that's a tea business. Chai Tea specifically. First on Broadway. First International Tap House. Look at the crosswalk. I'm going to slow down here. Look on my right-hand side. You got outdoor tables, nice woodwork, tea gallery on our left, dance hall on our left. The Drake Bar on our right. Lazar's Bazaar Import on our right. On our left. Electro, ping pong, house music, pool, and all. On our right, there's a building for lease. You got the Sly Dog. Looks like a hot dog cart. Office space for lease on our left. We're at Olive Street. You got Buy Two on our left-hand side. We got the crispy, crunchy chicken on our left. We got a gentleman walking by. We're going to allow this vehicle to go by. Go ahead. You want to go by? No, you don't want to go? Okay, I'll go. Thank you very much. Glamour Girl Unlimited Wig and Hair Studio on our right. Cyclist on our left. Center Island. Notice we have sidewalks. We have a lot of flowers. We got another dispensary on our left. Flower Life Dispensary. Since I've been in this town, I've seen about 7 dispensaries. Muay Thai, Wrestling, Boxing, Art of War. MMA, Jiu-Jitsu, Fighting on our left. Oct, Oregon Theater on our left. It looks like a contemporary arts theater. We're on Charnatton and Broadway. I'm going to take this one block down, one more block. And then we'll make a right and we'll try to go through the intersection that was all fancy. Noisette Pastry Kitchen on our left. A Tokyo inspired business on our right. Broadway Place on our left. These look like living spaces. Upstairs, living space. First floor, commercial space. El Bass Cosmetics and Skincare on our left. Broadway Place Apartments, leasing office on our right. Benessier Fitness, Benessier Chiropractic and Massage. So they got a fitness and they got a Benessier Chiropractic and Spa. Look on the ground. You see the crosswalk? It's the first time I've seen a crosswalk place bricks in that manner. They made like little squares and in between. So they used the bricks to surround the perimeter of a square. The square itself is cement. Or concrete, I should say. Let's make this right-hand turn. On Lincoln, the 900 block of Lincoln. Hey, Lincoln. We look on our left and we have a dumpster, trash truck. Crepes, fondue, and cocktails on our right. It looked like a little eatery or business. Crepes. I don't know how you say that. Chevron gas station in front of us, $4.73 a gallon. Let's make this right. Oh, we can't. It's a one-way. I was about to go up a one-way. Gardener, floor covering on our left. Gardener floor covering. Area rug clearance, so they sell rugs. Look, we got a gas station, Chevron, $4.73 per gallon. Hooray! Can I get a hooray? Hooray. Why? Why? You might ask yourself. I know $4.73 doesn't sound cheap, especially if you're in the $3 range. But guess what? We just came from Cali, and Cali was $7 per gallon. So to see $4 something, that's a hooray for me. Because we've been spending $6.50, $6.30 a gallon, $6.80. The highest I think I spent was $6.99 a gallon. I know. I'm ashamed. You guys can shame me later. $6.99 a gallon in California. Yep, I wasn't a happy camper, but now we're out of Cali and we're in the Oregon area, and I'm assuming as we travel more to the center of the United States, we should get to the 4s and maybe the 3s. I want to get back to the 3s, 380, 350, 360. That's cheap. For me, right now, that's cheaper. That gives me a better option of filling up. All right, we got cigars on 7th in front of us. We're on 7th Street. You got the Hookers Sports Card. What? It's called the Hookers Sports Cards? Yeah, cards and comics on our left. Hookers. Yeah, it's called Hookers. Hookers Sports Cards. Hunky Dory Pipe and Tobacco Company on our left. City View Imports on our left. Credit Concepts on our right. Got a gentleman walking his dog. We're at Carnelton. 7th and Carnelton. We got a Goodyear on our right hand side. I see a Brenner's Furniture and Mattress. Public Health. Prevent, Promote, Protect on our left hand side. Looks like a health department. On our far left, we got Joseph Michael, I believe, Edney building. Edney. E-D-N-E-Y. Edney. We're approaching Olive. We got Dutch Bros on our right. Was Olive the fancy one that I was talking about? I think. Let me bust it right, and if not, then we'll make a right down the other one. Let's go down Olive. Is Olive fancy? Let's see. Mick Jacobs Fine Furniture on our left. I see a lot of old furniture stores. Gentleman on our right. I don't know what he's up to. Oh, he was mixing his coffee. A bunch of food carts over here on my left. M. Jacobs Family of Stores. M. Jacobs owned this whole plaza right here. So they got a whole bunch of stores over here in downtown Oregon. We're 8th and Olive. 8th and Olive. We are all in this together. The Holt Center, H-U-L-T Center, parking is behind us. We got U.S. Bank on our left. Oh, we got a food cart that boasts Ethiopian foods. Makeda's Ethiopian food on 8th and Olive Street. You got Cafe Agora and Bing King. And Indonesian cuisine, too. So you got a lot of different cultures of food located over here in the downtown area if you want to try something different. I've never eaten Ethiopian food. I've never eaten Indonesian food. I mean, I've never had the craving to. I've never had the desire to. But I know some people like to try exotic things. New taste buds. Poker. There's a poker house on my right. Wow, Full House Poker. That's a straight up poker house. I haven't seen one of those. Not even in. I don't think I've seen that in even Las Vegas. I mean, obviously they play poker there, but not a house dedicated to poker. Analog Barbershop on our right. Look at that George Floyd mural on our right and Breonna Taylor. Wow, that's incredible. All right, buy two. Remember the buy two right there across the street. Oh, Flower Life, 3 gram buds. Oh, $3 gram buds. Oh, so they selling buds for $3. $40 ounce buds, $7 shatter. I guess shatter's probably like the shake. Crispy crunchy chicken on our right. Wow, so they selling $3 buds. Look at the Eugene Police Department right here. Go figure. Eugene Police right next to weed. That's funny, right? Now it's legal, but you still can't consume it in public. You can't consume it in a public place, and you can't operate a vehicle, because you'll get a DUI. Operating a vehicle under the influence. But you can use it, like if you're not driving, you know, you can smoke it whenever you want. You can wake up, smoke it, lunch break, smoke it, nighttime, smoke it. You can buy it legally here, like you will buy cigarettes, beer, wine, and all that stuff. We got police on our left, one on a bike, one on an SUV. That's the Eugene Police Department. We got a Tesla here with some rims, aftermarket rims. You don't see Teslas too much with aftermarket. Look at that mural on my right, the Kiva Grocers. There's some hands. Look at these art sculptures, deers, reindeer, type of things like that. You seen that? We're on 11th. On 11th and Olive. I'm going to go straight. Let's continue to travel forward. So it looks like in this direction is the residential neighborhood, and I'm sure probably on the outskirts of the other direction is also the residential neighborhood. All right, let's slow down here. We got a UPS center on our right. I'm going to continue traveling forward. Looks like we got living space on our left, living space on our right. A lot of, what do you call that? Like luxury apartments. There you go. We're approaching 13th. We got New Horizons and Home Care on our left. We're going to go through this yellow. New Horizons on our left. First United Methodist Church on our right-hand side. Our hearts, our friends, our doors are open to all. That was written on top of a rainbow background, inferring that all are welcome. We're passing 14th and Olive. Let's take this down one block and then make a right. I mean, or we can make a left. I think we covered a great deal of downtown, surprisingly. Remember I told you that it was going to be a small downtown? It was going to be a small downtown, but we're at 15th. There's a big building over there. We're on 15th and Olive. Let's go one more block up. Let's see what this big building consists of. And y'all get a chance to take a peek at some of their residential neighborhood that's surrounding the downtown area. Look at the little white dog on my left taking a leak. You see him with the owner? We got a Tesla behind us. Female operator on the Tesla. I wish she slowed down a little bit. I'm traveling like 16, 17 miles an hour, but she wants to go faster. We're passing 16th Ave. We got a bus stop on my left-hand side. The 36 bus stop. There's a gentleman waiting outside the bus stop. All right, we're going to make this left on this corner. That was a good sign. Somebody had a sign on their lawn that said 20 will suffice, save a life, or something like that. There's something catchy. 117th and Olive. What do they mean by 20 will suffice, save a life? Meaning stop speeding. 20 is fine. 20 beats walking. 20 miles an hour beats walking. Speaking of beats walking, look at this on my left. These Toyota monster trucks. Not monster trucks per se, but they are lifted suspension, and big knobby tires. That C10 is dope. That C10 is, ooh, the one in the back. That was dope. I could catch me in that joint. Pulling up to the block, like, rung, rung, with a couple of dirt bikes in the back. Emerald Valley Real Estate on our right. We're at 17th and Willamette. We got Braille's directly in front of us. Braille's Coffee, another coffee house. Color of Beauty Tanning Salon on our right. Wow, tanning. Midtown Pilates Center on our left. We got more businesses on our right, like Hong Kong Restaurant. All right, we got Plato's Closet on our right, which I believe probably sells clothes. Braille's Restaurant and Espresso. St. Clair Properties, Sales, Investment, and Consulting on our left. Veterans Memorial Building, Max Restaurant and Nightclub. Custom Catering on our left. Wow, that Veterans Building looks exclusive. And they got a nightclub connected to it. All right. Willamette. We're on 16th and Willamette. We got the Beer Stein Bottle Shop and Pub on our right. Fish Newman's Company on our right. We got, what's this? Pure Light Bar? The Pure Light Bar? I believe that's how you say it. Established in 2018, Mandy's on 18th. We got a taqueria on our left. Los Dos Hermanos Taqueria on our left. A taqueria sells tacos and Mexican food. Hybrid Real Estate on our right. Eugene Coin and Jewelry on our left. Eugene Mailbox Center on our left. Wow, they call it a mailbox center. Wonder if they sell mailboxes. C&C Clear and Concise. 14th and Willamette. Bellevue Healthcare on our right. Fire station on our left. This is a fire station. Check it out. This is their department. See it right there on my left? They have a pretty cool mural right here on my right hand side of a bird and a fish. Looks really colorful, really detailed. We're right here on 13th. This is the intersection of 13th and Willamette. On our left, we got Fun Again Games and Tattoo Parlor. On our right, we have a FedEx office. We have the 13 and Loft living spaces over here on our left. We passed the pawn shop. We got some outdoor dining, outdoor eateries, some tables. We're right here next to the First Christian Church. There's a little walkway on our left that takes you to the private living space. On our right, we got another Japanese restaurant. Assistance League on our right. Christian Science Reading Room. That's the second Christian Science advertisement I saw. Velde, we got a cannabis dispensary right here called Velde. Wow, addictive behaviors. And then they show a bunch of things, games and things like that in their window. So I guess they're showing other things can be addictive, not only Mary Jane, I guess. Quality Tattoos on our right. Lane Transit District on our left. On our left, this is their bus station where all their buses park up at. Sullivan King at the McDonald Theater. This is the McDonald Theater. It looks like they got a show coming up soon. The Sullivan King on Thursday at 8 p.m. And out front, they actually have the advertisements like a real movie theater. All right, we're at 10th. 10th and Willamette. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we captured the behind the scenes. I'm documenting the behind the scenes on the Tune Be Chillin' YouTube channel. That's the second YouTube channel which has all the behind the scenes of what you guys see here. On Tune 215, you see the point of view driving. You see the virtual driving tours. On Tune Be Chillin', you see the behind the scenes. You see what goes on in order to make these tours possible. And you also see a left and a right of some of the virtual tours. So, Poppies and Natalia on our left. Shoe-aholic on our right. Persian Rugs and Imports on our right. Urban Wax on our left. The Woolworth on our left. One Eye Vision on our left. The Barn Light on our left. More bricks. Look at, we got the checkerboard over here at the intersection, Broadway and Willamette. This is a really nice intersection. I like that checkerboard. It looks like I can drive through this block. Word. Let's make this left on Broadway. Oh, this is Broadway. Didn't we go through Broadway? Yeah, you remember. Drake's is right here on my right. All right, bet. So let's go to the corner and just make a right. Or make a left. One of the two, but let's not just go straight. But y'all get another look at this block. This block looks nice. It looks like a little, like a thriving block. It looks like if anything around here is going to be thriving, it'll be this block. Oh, no, we already went left too. You remember. By two right there. We went straight. We went left. We came from right. We came from behind us. So we already dominated this little section right here. All right, let me figure out a new area. The Jazz Station on our left-hand side. We got a female dog walker on our left. These crosswalks are nice. It's that Muay Thai, whatever. The Jiu-Jitsu building on our left. All right, we're on Carnelton. Let's make this left. I don't recall making a left here on Charnelton or whatever it's called. It reminds me of Carlton. I'll be honest with you. Charnelton reminds me of Carlton. Look at this dog mirror on my left. The owner's laying on the dog. That's dope. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Man's best friend. Campus, public safety on our left. 10th and Charlton building on our right. All right, bet. We was here. The Titan Store Market on our left. Let's make this right on 10th Ave. All right, let's make a right once again. There's no light that tells us not to do otherwise. A sign and or light. All right, we're in the right lane. Move right. Cirque Skincare on our right. A lot of skincare businesses, a lot of health businesses, a lot of coffee shops. Saw a few dispensaries. Surprisingly, the mailbox business was probably the most shocking to me. Like, that's how small of a town this is. Like, you got a whole business that revolves around mailboxes. I've never seen a mailbox business, but it's clever. It's a niche in itself. Everybody needs a mailbox for their house. I mean, at least if you live in a neighborhood like this. You got the 10th and Lincoln apartments directly in front of us on our left-hand side. Shall I go right? No, we were already on Lincoln. So let's go up one more block and then make a right. Right now, we're just exploring the outskirts of the downtown area. Yeah, so Eugene is located in the Pacific Northwest. It is at the southern end of the Willamette Valley near the confluence of the Mackenzie and Willamette Rivers, about 50 miles, 80 kilometers east of the Oregon coast. 2-hour parking available. We're at Lawrence, 10th and Lawrence. Look at that house right there in the corner on my right-hand side. I actually like it. I'm going to snap a picture of it. It got vinyl siding. I'm not a big fan of vinyl siding, but I like the color and I like just the location. 988. The address is 988 Lawrence, Eugene, Oregon, United States of America. If you guys want to take a look at that property value. I dropped these addresses, for my Google savvy people who are able to Google addresses. People are curious. They want to know, like, what's it cost to live in a neighborhood like this. So in every video, I'll do my best to drop an address so you can check out the value, the property values in the area, and so on. 2-hour parking. Broadway, Lawrence and Broadway. Oh, there's that block that was closed on my right. Okay. So we went one block past the block that was closed. All right, let's make this left here and then make a right. We're passing the Broadway Center apartments on our right. It looks like we're in their residential neighborhood that lies right within the downtown area because I see their driveways, I see their houses. It looks like mixed housing. It looks like apartments, and then it looks like houses, but then it also looks like a few occasional law offices. Remember I was telling y'all that don't be confused. Don't get deceived because it looks just like a house. It looks like a house, but it ends up being a law office or a doctor office or something like that, which I've seen in many cities. They'll take some of the nicest houses in the downtown area and the lawyers will buy them or the doctors will buy them. Now I wonder if that's because, they're financially able to do it, or if it's because they got it early enough, or was it in the family? I don't know. Sometimes I ponder. Sometimes I question, like, how did they acquire a specific property in such a sought after location? You know what I mean? Downtowns are usually like cream of the crop in every city. Downtown real estate's worth money. We're at 8th and Washington. It looks like we got the entrance to the freeway right here on my left-hand side. Freeway 5 and Freeway 105. Tommy Smith for Congress, 2022. Let's get to work. There was an advertisement for him on our right. The Stereo Store on our right. You see? They sell stereos. I don't even hear that term anymore, stereo. Like, I don't hear that term at all. In 2022, I rarely hear stereo. Oh, snap. Experience the greatest sci-fi dispensary in the galaxy. Space Buds, the dispensary, located at 741 Lincoln Street. Visit www.spacebuds.menu. Free parking. Wow, there's a marijuana dispensary called Space Buds, and they boast to have experienced the greatest sci-fi dispensary in the galaxy on my right. You see that billboard on my right-hand side? We got Starbucks on my left, Jimmy John's on my left, the Cell Phone Repair on my left, and Five Guys, burgers and fries on our left. We're approaching Lawrence. Bring happiness home. Take out Sabai on our right in advertisement. We're at 7th and Lawrence. We got Downtown Inn on our left-hand side. You see we're in downtown. Chevron 473 a gallon on my right. Aspen Chiropractic of Eugene. Hunky Dory Dispensary. Again, another one on our left, y'all. Hunky Dory Dispensary. Oh, the Hunky Dory Dispensary was connected to hookers. Me and Omi was talking about that the other day. Me and Omi was talking about like how, you know how you say Hoover? It's Hoover, Hoover. So she was like, well, if you say Hoover, 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 then you should say hooker. It should be hooker. So we in the car and we talking about it. We're like, hold on, hooker? Hooker, Hoover, hooker, hooker. All right, it's cool, hooker. Dutch Bros on our right. All right, we already went down Olive. Let's take it another block. Yo, we just passed like 3 dispensaries, y'all, in the downtown area. Arrow pointing to Ethiopian food on my right. Mick Jacobs Family Furniture. And again, we saw several furniture businesses. Which is surprising because I don't really see too many places related to furniture in 2022. Passing Willamette. I mean, even though everybody needs furniture, everybody needs furniture, but it's like you're starting to see the small mom and pop furniture stores. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to the big box office stores. You got the Hirschner Hunter Attorney Building on the left. We're passing Oak. Yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it. Let's pass Pearl. Because in most of the stores, there is like, or most of the cities, I should say, there's the big box office stores. So what do I mean? You got IKEAs, you got like the Walmarts, and you got like the American Furnitures and those big businesses. Nope, that's a one way. I was about to go up a one way, y'all. Let me bang this right over here. Looks like we're gonna go to a high speedway. I don't want to get on the highway. Look, we got encampment on my right. There's tents. All right, I think I can make a right coming up here. I don't want to get on the highway, so I'm trying to avoid that. We're on 8th Street. Passing 8th. This is actually 8th Ave, so I want to be specific. United States Courthouse. We passed another courthouse over here on my sharp left, a super fancy one. Wholesale food markets on my right. It looks like they're building another high-rise over here on my left. You see that building with the tall crane up top? They're building another high-rise. I mean, they're not so high, but compared to most of the skyline, it's pretty high. It's like 12 stories, 10 stories. Campus Inn on my right. Invest mindfully. Make an impact. You see this hard hat site on my right? Have you been to the jail lately? What? Is that called jail? Burrito Boy on my right. At Ferry and Broadway, there was a business there, I swear, that said, have you been to jail lately? No, sirree. Let's make this right-hand turn. You got a Pizza Hut on my left. I'm going to merge right just so we can be in the slower lane. When I'm in the middle lane, people want to go faster. You got McDonald's on our left. You got a Manolo's Thai Cuisine, Chulo's Restaurant, and Cantina. Wow, Manolo's Thai Cuisine. That's weird. We got 7-Eleven on my right. Because Manolo is usually a Hispanic name, Manolo. And to have Thai Cuisine, that's backwards. But anyway, we got what looks to be like some students on my right taking a walk by the Barnhart building. Patterson Tower on my right, and you see there's students walking around. I say because they got book bags. See over here, and they look young. There's a couple more over here walking. See right here crossing the street? Cannabis. Yo, 10% student discount. Yo, 10% senior discount. That house right there in the corner sell weed. Yo, what's up with this? White Rabbit Tattoo Collective. All right, on my right. There's a little homeless encampment right down on my left. There's like three people that was trying to squeeze under the tent. Dove Medical. Let's make this right. Can we make this right here? I feel like I didn't go. Oh no, this is a no outlet. It takes you to the Eugene Manor. There's a fitness studio on my left. Buy, music, sell, dead end. All right, we're on Mill Street. Can we make it right on Mill, or is Mill one way? No, Mill's a two way. Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. It's crazy how like in the new age, that's how you can tell we in the future. Aside from, I was talking about this the other day, aside from we got touchscreen tablets, we got FaceTime. You can see somebody's face on the screen. You got GPS tracking. You got smartphones, smart technology, Siri, things like that you can talk to that pull things that you like or figure out algorithms. And then you got weed being legal in many states, recreationally. Like it's a new age. You tell somebody 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago who got booked for Mary Jane, who caught a misdemeanor or federal case or whatever for whatever reason, on High Street. Oh snap! Let's make it right on High Street. But you got people that in the past would have never in their imaginations would have thought that Mary Jane would have been like as legal to the point where you just need to be of age. I mean, I think everybody had an idea that it was going to go towards some medical route. Like, you need a permit, you need a medical doctor's card to get it. But now it's to the point where you just need to be 21. You got the Shed Institute on our left, and on our right, you got the Whole Foods Market. It's the back of the Whole Foods Market. Yeah, that is incredible. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Let's make this left-hand turn. And so far, we've been through several states that it was completely legal recreationally. Yep. The states that I can name that we've been through that are legal, you just need to be 21 or older. We're on 8th and High. I'm going to make a left coming up. We got the Forum building on my right. Some of the states that we've been to that has been completely legal, that all you need to do is be 21 or older, are Colorado was one of the first states. I believe Colorado, and I believe New Mexico. I believe, was New Mexico recreational? No, I don't think. Was New Mexico? I can't recall. But I do know for sure Colorado is recreational because I passed a bajillion of them. Utah was illegal. Arizona, recreational. California, recreational. Oregon, recreational. And so on. I guess I'll figure out as we continue to travel through the country. Oh, Oklahoma. Oklahoma, was it recreational, Oklahoma? Oklahoma had tons and tons of dispensaries. I'm just uncertain if it was recreational. We're on 7th and High. I think Oklahoma may have been medical only. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, everywhere, bro. Let's merge left. Gonna merge left and make this left. Right here. Elephant's Trunk. There's a business in front of us called the Elephant's Trunk. Eat, play, work. Oh, I'm sorry. Eat, play, shop, work, stay, live. Let's make this left. Mill Leather Goods. Provisions Market Mill. Elephant Trunk Toy Company. We got the Nike store on our right. Check that out. The Nike store. For those of you guys who are Nike lovers, the Nike store. The district. We're passing the Gordon Hotel on our right. The Gordon Hotel. You got Graduate Eugene on our left. Passing Oak. Top Golf Swing Suite on our left. Staver Dance Sports on our right. A lot of dance studios too. Passing Willamette. It's interesting because you go to these small towns, the Holt Center for Performing Arts on our left, guys. We got 6th Street Restaurant and Bar on our right. We're passing Olive. It's interesting because you go to these downtowns, you're on 6th and Olive. There's a bunch of graffiti on my left. Matter of fact, so much so that I'm a pull in here so y'all can see the artwork that I'm talking about. Graffiti. Columbia Bank. Fly Shop. Looks like a shop that specializes in what's that stuff called? Bait? For like fishers? Parking. Look like this parking lot is abandoned. Got a bunch of holes in it. There's somebody over there with a trench coat. I swear he's with a trench coat. He's staring at his phone though, so he probably works for that bank. Probably smoking away from the bank. Look at this building right here. All this graffiti on it, right here in the downtown area. You see that? And it's on the 2nd floor. It's on the 1st floor. Like, they really mobbed out there. All right, I'm going to exit here. You got Majesty Salon across the street. Banner Bank across the street. That's that Caddy's Fly Shop Pacific Photo. Oh, it ain't even a freaking... See? Don't judge a book by the cover. You would have looked at that. You would have saw the fish and the bait thing. I would have thought it was like a fishing bass shop or something. No. It's a photography studio shop thingy-majiggy. Photo, video, digital studio. So they probably develop photos for you if you got like 35mm film rolls and stuff. And you could probably buy equipment. But yeah, so like I was saying earlier, it's interesting because you go to these small downtowns across America and you see these specialty shops. And it lets you know what the town is into. It lets you know like what's their market for. Let's make this right. Carrollton. Charlton. 6 in Carlton, or Charlton, whatever you call it. Bicycle Way of Life on our left. Look at this bicycle shop. Capitello Wines. Like some towns I've been to had tons of wineries, tons of vineyards. It's like, all right, that town likes to drink. There was this one town that I went to that they had a few RC stores. I'm like, all right, bet. So this town likes RCing. We're on 5th and Charlton. It's like there's towns where you got Studio 205 on the left, where like the dispensaries. You see the dispensaries. There's towns where you'll see a whole bunch of fitness areas. There's towns where you'll see a bunch of you'll see like a stamp store, you know, or you'll see like comic book stores, and it's like those things that you don't see in major cities as much anymore, you know. Like, I guess this is a small town. That's all they got for entertainment. We're passing Olive. For example, when I was in New Mexico, there was a town. I think it was it Hobbs? I think it was Hobbs. Central Print and Repro Graphics. I guess they reproduce graphics. Lane building on the left. In Hobbs, let's make this left right here. There was arcades everywhere. You got the Oregon Electric Station on the right. So I was blown away. Oh wow, didn't we just pass this? Could have sworn we passed this. Jackalope Lounge, Spirits and Sports Saloon on our right. Morning Glory on our left. Black Wolf Supper Club on our left. You got what looks to be like a cargo train passing us. We got a nice welcome statue right there. You see that statue? That statue right there. It looks like it's a memorial. Up top it says north, south, east, west, and everything. That's cool. I just took a picture of it for the Toon Be Chillin' Instagram. TOONBECHILLIN. We have the Eugene Depot on our left-hand side. It looks like, oh, that's the Amtrak station, guys. Okay. Mecca on our left. Materials Exchange Center for Community Arts. Mecca. We got the Buffalo Exchange in front of us. Look like we got railroad tracks on our left. We got a camper on our right, a small Mercedes-Benz Winnebago camper. Those things are so stealthy and incognito. What do I mean by stealthy and incognito? Oh, we're in a parking lot. We gotta make a U-turn. I mean, you can park anywhere with one of those Winnebagos. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Like, Toon, what are you talking about? We didn't get a chance to see it. Let me show you. If you see these on the road, just know a lot of these are campers. This right here. You see this Mercedes right here, this Sprinter, this van, that van right there, that Revel 44 or whatever, that got the knobby tires, they got the roof rack. Those are decked out for camping. So there's a lot of those now on the road. They're a lot smaller, man. They got a smaller footprint. You could fit in a parking lot like this without an issue. With the 41 footer that we got, we can't come to a parking lot like this without any issues. We need to like go over several 8 parking spots, which most places don't like you taking more than 1 parking spot. Those right there, you can fit in an actual car's parking spot. The one we got, you need an actual 40-foot slot or more because it's 41 feet long. But if you're parallel parking, which I have done before, yes, I have parallel parked that bad boy before. But if you're trying to fit in a tight spot, you're definitely going to need more than 41 feet. You're going to need like 48, 49 feet to actually slide in. All right, we're at Oak. We got a hotel on my right, Hotel Gordon. Traveling forward. We got the Buffalo Exchange on my left-hand side. New and recycled fashion. All right, the Buffalo Exchange. You see, I would have thought the Buffalo Exchange sold buffalo chicken or something. Eugene Young on our left. Pedigo Electric Bikes. Oh, they had one of those telephone booths. U-turn. I got to snap a picture. I got to snap a picture. I want to snap a picture. U-turn. I'm going to do a disgraceful U-turn. They're going to be mad at me. Toon, why you make a U-turn right in the intersection like that? Look at that phone booth. I want to take a picture of it and put it on the Instagram account. The Toon Be Chillin' Instagram account. You see that phone booth? I'm sure people from like Europe are like, Toon, but like we got plenty of those, Toon. There's nothing cool about that. But I think it's cool. I forgot where I was at. Oh, I think was it Lidditz? Was I in Lidditz, PA? I can't think. Jim Thorpe, Lidditz, or New Hope, PA. I don't know. Let's make this left right here on Oak. University of Oregon, 510 School of Art Design right here. You see that building right there? Center for Art Research. This one right here in front of us. A lot of vegetation out front. You see it? I'm trying to think. I can't think right now. Maybe it'll come back to me later. Hotel Gordon. You see this is the hotel on our left? 6 Oak. We're at 6 and Oak. The 500 block of Oak. Looks like we got a parking lot across the street on my left-hand side. On my right-hand side, we got the Graduate Eugene. That looks like the Graduate will make me think that it was like some sort of the Graduate Eugene. It looks like a living space. It looks like apartments, but the Graduate, I mean, and then it says Top Golf Swing Suite. Maybe they have a golfing place in there. I don't know. Maybe it looks too small to be a golfing place. Unless it's like miniature golf. Miniature golf is cool, but full-size golf? No, you need like a good amount of acres to do some full-size golf. Let's make this left right here on 7th Street. Nah, let's go straight because this is the Umpqua Bank. Umpqua Bank. Umpqua. Maybe the P silent. Umpqua Bank. Or maybe the Q silent. Umpqua Bank. Or maybe the P and the Q silent. Umwa Bank. Or maybe the A silent. Q Bank. Or maybe the U silent. K Bank. You could say that in so many ways. Look, take a piece of paper, write it down, and practice it inside your house. Tell me how you say this. UMP QUA. Umqua. Umq. Umqa. I don't know. I'm a give up. Could give up trying to pronounce that. We got cloudy skies. You see this skies? A lot of clouds. University of Oregon. This Jeep in front of us must be an alumni because they got an alumni tag for the University of Oregon. That's a female. So she not only went to, we can't go straight. Let's make this left. So she not only went this. No, I'm sorry. She not only lived here, she went to school here. Or she not only went to school here, but she lives here. There you go. I think that was the correct way to say it. Let's make this right on Pearl. We already went through Pearl. We already went through a lot of these blocks. We went through 90% of these blocks. Lane County Public Service Building at 125 East 8th Avenue on my right-hand side. California Trail. There's a sign on my left that reads California Trail. Applegate Trail. Wow. California Trail. Federal Building. That's a federal building on my left. We passed it earlier. Clearance. 8-foot clearance. Official ballot drop box. Lane County elections? An election drop box? What? No way. I'm not into politics. I'm not into none of that. I could care less. You got Eugene Springfield fire truck right there in front of us. Check that out. Let's make this right here behind the fire truck. I don't care about politics. I don't get into that stuff. Like, that's so controversial that I don't even touch bases on it, right? But on the same note, how you put the ballot in the middle of downtown and expect people to drop their votes in there, and you know what I mean? Like, if it's untouchable. I mean, I don't know if that's a super ballot box or if they got a camera on it, so like, you know, people can't go in it. But that's just too suspect for me. Right in downtown, man. 8th and Park. Somebody could come down. You got Harris Hall, all right. Somebody could come down in the middle of the night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Look at the coin guy on our left running across the street with all his coins. Yeah, one of the 700 block of Oak. Somebody could come down in the middle of the night, you know, open up the box and like, I don't know. I think I'll leave the conversation there. That's the first time I've ever seen a voting box located in the center of downtown for you just to drop your ballots in. I'm going to park on my left-hand side. All right, we're going to continue going forward after this light turns green. Any second now. There you go. Let's merge left. Oop, there's a car right behind me, so I can't merge left yet. I'm going to merge left after this car. Cascade Title Company directly in front of us. Let's make this left on the 800 block of Park. So the total city space here, the area, is 44.21 square miles. in Eugene, and the land is 44.14 square miles. That's because they got 0.07 square miles worth of water located nearby. All right, let's go straight. We just passed Oak. We're on South Park Street. Oak and South Park. Park Place in front of us. A coffee parlor on our right. All right, we're approaching 8th Street. Once again, we got Lane County Government Building directly in front of us.